Hello, folks, and happy birthday to Marge. 100 years of fellowship, love, and total faith in the good Lord. When I received this week's copy of Time magazine, I just knew there had to be an article in there about Margie because it talks how to live longer and better. So I opened the book and I found no articles on Margie. So I decided I'd just make up my own article as I went. We all know Margie is a very special person, a person who loves her dogs, who loves her friends, who loves the hospital and the community she lives in. Margie, you have to know to truly appreciate. When I first came to Lorraine in 1975, one of the first people I met was Marge. Marge became a good friend, a good counselor, and a special person to know. She assisted me in understanding the hospital and the auxiliary. One of the aspects of the hospital related to the Follies. For those of you that know it, they recruited all kinds of talent from around town, and they recruited me to, amongst other things, play the role of the geisha on the geisha part of the program. They loved to dress me up, and Marge was in charge of the cosmetics and the fixtures on the face. So it would take about a half hour, and they would paint the little eyelids on, and I would tour the hospital in the geisha outfit selling tickets. Margie would check my ticket sales as well as check the quality of the makeup, and we got along very well. Other things that I came to know about Margie was that she had worked at the steel plant for many years as a staff support person. But as she would tell you, she is not a metallurgical technician, but she knew often more than the certified technicians know, and she humbly told you, as she says most things humbly, you got the point very clearly. In addition to this, Marge was a world traveler. For those who didn't know it, she's been to China, to Russia, and you name it. On one of her trips, she would bring back little gifts for folks, and in my case, she brought back these little dolls from Russia, and they have a prominent place in my home. And for that, I'm thankful, and it's an everyday remembrance of a great friend who I've known and loved very greatly. In addition to traveling, we also took a trip to the Caribbean on a cruise ship, and stopping at an island, took a side tour on a broken down old school bus that rumbled along dirty and hot roads. The narrator was very boring, and Marge could see the boredom in everybody's face, so she took the microphone from the driver and started narrating for the next half hour herself. She's a phenomenal entertainer. Everyone burst into laughter, gave her total applause. She improvised on the whole trip, and that made one of the highlights of our trip for the whole day. Additionally, Margie was involved in many other things in the community, but most of all, she's a person we grew to know and to love and cared for as she cared for others. So Margie, we wish you well. You're a very pleasant and delightful part of our community, and in our hearts, you are full of love, and we love you dearly. Happy birthday.